Yash, so basically here in this video I will explain one by one very easily. And why I'm making this video, because nowadays like AI generated answer is very common. So I'm making this video to make it very in depth, how I just develop all those things. So video will be like, I will explain every single thing very in detail. So let's start with that. So first of all, validate your customer address order. So first of all, I think you already developed something, and it's very slow. And as a customer, it's very bad. I'm giving my honest opinion. So it's I think I already checked it. It's whenever it's not available, it's showing connect to the connect to the business. Connect to the network operator. So basically here, if it's working, it's good. If it's not working, we already developed something. Suppose in Dolphin Telecom, suppose if I go to home internet, and suppose if I'm searching something like it's working in Zimbabwe and South Africa. So check availability. So it will check FW is available in your address. Suppose if I choose something like this one in Zimbabwe, this has like FW and LTA available in your address. So we'll build the API, and if it's not working for you in case in this platform, we'll develop that interface where they can validate, and it can easily do all those sort of things. Next thing, all those things I'll explain it very clearly. So suppose first of all, this is your website, the main website you have to onboard. And after that, suppose the onboard, if it's working, like validation is working for you on your site, it's okay. But if it's not working correctly, we'll create an interface and a validation API which will validate that this service is available on this location. After validation is done, what we'll do, we'll create a own dataset, like suppose name, address, which is really important, address, phone number, and a unique ID will generate for the customers, and we need it. Basically, we store this on our database. Suppose after that, all those details we get it from the site. After that, we will hit Explnation. Give me a minute, please. Explnation will hit Explnation API. We'll hit Explnation API, and Explnation will create a customer data with his own unique ID. So what we are going to do, so basically we just store the data here from the platform you have. After that, we hit the Explnation API, and we are providing this customer data to Explnation, and Explnation is creating a customer data with his own unique ID. Then after that, what happening, this unique ID will pass it to our database. So we have our own database with a unique ID, and also have the Explnation API unique ID. So both of the ID we already have in our database, so we can track everything, what's going on Explnation, what's going on our database. So everything is connected. Then what we're going to do, I think the platform, this Chorus, the physical network providers have, I think most of them have APIs. So whenever we have customer data, we created the Explnation and everything, we send the customer data to Explnation, the network provider. So network provider can validate, like suppose we are saying, hey Chorus, just place this, this is the customer, place the router or the internet to this place. So we submit the data to the network provider. After that, I think each and every single network provider have webhook. So we will, after that we submit the data, we can hit the webhook, like it's kind of like a pipeline, like a cell phone number. We can call that, is it done or not. So suppose every single 2 hours or like 3 hours, we can hit that webhook. It will give us a confirmation it's done. So suppose we get the confirmation it is done, then we will create a invoice in zero. So zero, so basically before creating zero will first of all validate that is it from like basically ashnet or not. So validate, and after that it will create an invoice, and after that it create an invoice, it will like send like the router. So basically we'll create a dashboard uh, for your staff that this is the customer, everything is done, and after that in the dashboard they can see, your staff can see everything is done. We can like send the router. So this is the basic flow what we're gonna build. And activate the internet service, yeah. Track provisioning status, we will get the webhook to active the track provisioning status. Activate the internet service, active for the activate the internet service, the network provider will provide the details. Create and update billing information, yeah. We'll create like after we will get the confirmation, we create an invoice on zero, like set up everything on zero. Then synchronize required according to data with, yeah, will synchronize. Suppose zero and Splinix will be synced, and you already mentioned something here. What happens, I will explain it. Create an update, okay. Then WHMCS, suppose the customer have like suppose different kind of, like I think you already providing IT or hosting services. So if the customer have like that kind of service they want, we'll check after WHMCS that is this service, is this customer have different kind of uh, like product they order. So we can track using HCMCS, and we will hit their API so that we can track everything. And after that, notify customer ashnet stuff, yeah. Basically we'll create a dashboard for the staff so that the staff can check each and every single thing, like this customer has done, this customer the main process of the network provider is not done yet. They can check every single thing. And let me, basically I am giving you a short explanation each and every single thing. I can explain it more in depth in after the videos, like after the meeting. Which system you would make the source of the truth? I think Splinix, then Zero, WHMCS, then our own database have their own roles. We can't like trust one single thing. Splinix is important, then Zero is important, our database is important. So we have to trust each and every single thing. Trusting one single person, it's not like good way. What would you implement in N8N? I think N8N versus Node.js. I think N8N and Node.js is both important. But suppose for N8N, what happens? Suppose whenever we're creating a spline in Splinix, suppose we're creating a customer, we pass this data to Splinix. Suppose we have to check is the customer is already existed or not. For that we need code validation. We can't do is using N8N. Or suppose basically here I'm explaining what is can't done by N8N. Then suppose for zero, why it is zero, yeah, for the zero, when we are creating invoices for zero, what happened, it need validation. We can't do using N8N. So we can use N8N suppose for like checking. Suppose the network provider, is it the network provider confirm all those things, like uh, network provider like tell us that network provider have a webhook. So using N8N we can hit that webhook, like within every 2 hours, that is it done or not. Or like suppose sending, you explain something, notify customer, or allocating router or shipping. So all those information we can using N8N. Send those information we can using N8N, like small thing which is not, it's like repetitive, but the main code logics we can use Node.js. Basically it's need validation. Suppose I explain validation, suppose is the customer already valid or not, I mean not valid, is already existed or not. Then how do you prevent duplicate customers? So basically I already explained you, we are creating a unique ID on our database, and we are matching that ID. Suppose we are getting two IDs, Splinix and our own database. So using those two IDs we can like see is the customer is already existed or not. So we can prevent the duplication by using it. How would you handle API failures and retries? So basically, suppose whenever any API fails, suppose let me explain you. Suppose this is an API, suppose let me explain Splinix. Suppose it failed to create a customer. So what will happen? After it will retry. After suppose I will trigger it. Suppose after 5 minutes it will hit the API again and try to create it, the customer. Suppose after multiple tries, suppose for the API crashes, it can't create the customer. So it is very important. So within like a second, in the dashboard, in the let me make it big, in the staff dashboard, it will show like this customer, like using this API we can't create customer record. So it will in the particular time, it will like send a notification to the staff dashboard. If we want, I will like send a SMS to the staff that please check it, it's really important. Then what happens? Splinex success and but zero fails. Yeah, it's very important, it's very important. Suppose we create this Splinex and then we didn't create that invoice. So in this phase will not undo again. Like suppose, because the customer is already using the internet, suppose we undo everything, then we have to create everything for every single, like from first we have to create the flow again. So what we'll do, suppose Splinex is done but the zero is not done. So what we'll do, we'll hit the API again. Suppose hit the API. Suppose for 5 to 6 time, hit a 5 to 6 time, 6 time, we'll hit the API and see everything is okay or not. If it's not, then the main thing is we can send a notification to the staff that it's not working. Then we will like find a way to fix it. Basically, suppose here, if there is API problem, we can't do it, we have to manually check it. Then how failed workflows would appear in ashnet stuff. So basically, suppose if the customer, suppose Splinex API is not working, or our database is not storing the data correctly, it will like, suppose here, suppose the dashboard, and like it's like a give me a minute, it will create a red box, like this is the customer and this is the this has he has this problem, we have to fix it. So we mark it in red, and like a notification wise, like suppose you can send mails to the staff or SMSs. Then I think with that we can solve it. How would you log and audit it? Suppose here, suppose log and audit. So basically, whenever we are creating any single thing, suppose we are creating our own dashboard in the database, I mean a customer record in the database, it's storing. Whenever you're hitting Splinex API, you can go to Splinex and see already a record is generated. Whenever we hit the zero API, a record will be created, an invoice will be created. Then we suppose the customer have different kind of product, WHMCS, whenever we hit their API, a single thing will be created. Then how API credential, okay, for this, so basically I can't show you the code right now. So we, whenever we write code, we create a env file. Let me show a env file. Env means environment. In this environment variable, we store like suppose API key and every single thing in that particular env file in the code base. So in the code base env file, we get all those API key credentials, as well as whenever you use, after that the delivery will provide all those things. Basically, we will use your information. And basically env file, suppose this is an where is it, a Next.js platform, anyone can't view the env file, it's like a hidden file. So hacking or anything else is very they can't do it. Whenever you have personally integrated Splinex, basically I'm honest with you, I didn't integrate Splinex 0 WHMCS, but for Dolphin Telecom I use Odo, a full-fledged platform which will handle the customer, then invoice, then any other services. Give me a minute. So basically this platform handle everything. I want to be honest with you, I search everything Splinex, then WHMCS, I check all their APIs and everything. I know how to integrate their APIs whenever it will not, how to do it and everything. I researched, like suppose you send message to morning, I checked it very thoroughly how to do it. Sorry, not this, every single thing. So I understand it, and basically I already worked on this customer data and everything, so I can do it from my end. Please provide a simple architecture workflow diagram. So after this I will send you a diagram like whatever I explain, and this is the video, and I think it's give me a minute please. And I think that I make this video very long, so sorry for that. uh, and I know, I think I explained everything. If I miss everything, if you can ask me, I'm here to help you. But basically, whatever I like in this video, I tried my best to explain you. If I just missed everything, just ping me, I will give my best to explain you. Thank you very much, Ash.